Hello there! You're listening to Pinoy MCU Fan, a Filipino podcast where I get to talk about everything and anything Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'm your host, Jim. Hello, everyone! Welcome back to the podcast, and we are down to our episode 2, 2022, everyone. Happy New Year! Yeah, I'm super excited for this year because this is the year that I'm gonna take this podcast really seriously. I'm gonna be putting out more content, more. Hopefully, I get to do this weekly, but if not, I am aiming to release podcasts release episodes every 2 weeks. So I hope I can get to do that more frequently. Yeah, that is actually one of my New Year resolutions for this year. So I hope everyone is doing great. And if you guys are wondering who I am, for our first episode, I get to introduce myself to you guys, and also I talked a lot about the stuff that I can get to cover for the Pinoy MCU Fan podcast. But since it's the new year, it also means that it is No Way Home. The Philippines is here. The Philippines is about to watch No Way Home, Spider-Man No Way Home on January 8th, 2022. So, for this episode, for our second episode, I will be talking about Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm just gonna be ranting. Well, I'm not gonna be ranting, but I'm just gonna be talking about a lot of the stuff that I've been doing just to avoid spoilers. And I'm also gonna be here to tell you guys about the possible spoilers, even though it's been actually reported by news outlets. And if you've seen the No Way Home ads or press tour, you're gonna see a lot of familiar faces. And also, I'm gonna be here to talk about what to expect on No Way Home. So, just a quick intro. So the US premiere, the global premiere actually, of Spider-Man No Way Home is actually on December 17, 2021. And then they had to delay it here in the Philippines. So we're waiting until January 8th to watch No Way Home. So merong 2 to 3 weeks na pagitan yung premiere sa US and the premiere here in the Philippines. So I think that was announced in November, first week of November. I actually wrote an article on it for Geeky PH. Kasi ganito nalaman ng Pinas that we're getting a delayed premiere. Columbia Pictures Philippines posted on their Facebook page that, hey, the Spider-Man trailer is out, and here's the date for the Philippines premiere, January 8, 2022. A bunch of people, a lot of fans got mad that if you go back on their Facebook post and you go on the comments, you're gonna see a lot of people who are mad. They're like, bakit ang tagal? Hindi na kami matutuwa kasi ang dami ng spoilers. Ano ba yon? Parang, kasi we all know that when it comes to MCU, when it comes to Marvel movies, ang hirap na i-avoid yung spoilers. Kasi the moment that people even in the premiere mismo, kasi ganito yun eh. Usually kasi kapag sa pelikula, merong premiere night, tapos kinabukasan nun is yung actual global premiere na makikita mo sa mismong sinihan, ganon. So parang kahit nga yung mismong press premiere pa lang, yung initial premiere pa lang, nako, by that time, naglalabasan na agad yung spoilers. Pero ang maganda dun, one day lang yung pagitan. Kasi kinabukasan, literal na everywhere in the world, pwede na manood. 'Di ba? Pero hindi, girl. Girl, hindi guys. I mean guys, everyone. Y'all. Yung sa Pinas talaga 2 to 3 weeks. Oh my God. So, when this news came out, fans started Don't Delay No Way Home PH. Hashtag Don't Delay No Way Home PH. And they even came up with a change.org petition, online petition. So when I wrote this article, I wrote a geeky article about the online petition, and at the time, let me see. I'm sorry, you guys can hear my mouse. at the time of publication of the article, the the online petition had like um 3,000 signatures. Pero ngayon na 12 December na, umabot na ng 40 plus thousand signatures yung online petition. Actually, when I wrote this article in November, the article published on November 5th, 2021, I actually thought that the Philippines would be able to like to like i-advance gawin ng December 17 na din yung premiere nung ano. Kaso sadly, the online petition didn't go anywhere at all. Parang mukhang hindi umabot sa Columbia Pictures mismo. I think they did know about it, but parang hindi ata sila masyado na moved or something. But also, I mean, it's all obvious. The reason why they had to put off No Way Home is kasi, 'di ba, Metro Manila Film Festival. So MMFF season. So ayun, parang it's understanding too why they had to move it. But then also, of course, I'm sad as an MCU fan. But here's the thing, there's a lot of people saying that dati naman kasi kahit may MMF, meron pa rin at least one theater, parang kahit isa lang na theater na dedicated for that international movie. So parang majority is MMFF na film, tapos yung isang theater for international. Pero again, guys, we gotta compromise kasi we only have like limited amount of theaters, cinemas open kasi nga 'di ba pandemic. So with No Way Home premiering here sa December 17 din, it's gonna take up a lot of like cinemas. And of course, again, we're gonna have to limit yung mga tao sa mall, 'di ba? Para rin para safely natin na enjoy yung cinema, 'di ba? Ayun, so parang for me as an MCU fan, I am sad, but I do understand the compromise that our country has to take, that the Philippines has to take, just to make sure that meron pa ring platform yung mga local films natin, and also ma-enjoy pa rin ng fans yung full scope ng premiere. Pero here's the thing, okay, I've accepted the delayed premiere. Here's what I'm not accepting at all. Ang daming spoilers agad. Like, sobrang daming spoilers agad. So, like, girl, oh my god. Guys, everyone, y'all, I had to I had to do a social media cleanse just to not get any spoilers at all for No Way Home, which worked for like, I mean, it's working right now, but at that time, yung mga bandang simula pala ng December, first week when the day when yeah sorry nalito ako when the No Way Home came out on December 17th, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna start my cleanse now, but what I'm gonna do is play around with my algorithm on Twitter, on TikTok, because those are the two apps that I'm always on, para lang wala nang lumabas sa timeline ko na anything spoiler, ganon. Kasi actually naman sa mga fans, I mean, in my friends or like the people that I follow, they're very nice. They're like, I have friends abroad who've already seen No Way Home, but they're like super excited. Like every time they show a little bit of excitement, I'm gonna be like, wait, dude, shut up, don't tell me anything. Kasi kapag super MCU fan ka and you're like a theorist, yung parang mahilig ko mag-theorize or mag-isip all the time about the MCU. Even the slightest excitement from people is gonna make me overthink, like, oh my god, why are they excited? Why are they crying? Dude, when people are like, okay, it's not really like a spoiler. They're just showing their excitement. Nasistress ako kasi feeling ko nasaspoil ako. They're like, why is everyone sad? Why is Tom Holland crying after the premiere? And then why is everyone also crying after they've seen No Way Home in theaters? What is happening? Why is everyone sad? Why is everyone this? Why is everyone that? And like, it stresses me out because like, if they're sad, so that kind of means like something's gonna happen like big time. That's why they're all crying. Kasi may parang nagkaka-war flashback ako. Kasi when Endgame came out in 2019, I was like 2 days late. Cause I had school and I had projects to do. So I had to like, I was 2 days late in watching Endgame. And then I saw everyone, they're all like crying and stuff. And I did the wrong move of asking them, "Hey guys, why are you crying? Why do you feel sad after Endgame? Isn't it supposed to be happy? Why are you crying?" And then one of them replied and said, "Didn't you know Robert Downey Jr.'s contract is ending with Endgame?" I'm like, okay, that's understandable, but why are you crying? Same thing with Chris Evans. His contract is ending with Endgame, but you guys are not crying over him. You guys are crying over RDJ. And yeah, that's the moment that my friend was like, "Oh my god, have you not seen? When are you gonna watch Endgame?" And I'm like, "In 2 days, because I have a lot of finals to do." it was it was so embarrassing. Oh my god. And that's when I knew that, oh my god, did I just spoil myself? Is something gonna happen to fucking Iron Man? Yeah, it kind of stressed me out. It actually stressed me out, to be honest. I'm not even kinda. But but yeah, so parang ngayon may PTSD na ako na even a little ounce of like emotion towards No Way Home, it's gonna freak me out. Pero yon. So I'm very thankful for my friends because every time I stop them like, "Dude, shut up," they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, no worries. I love this movie and I don't want to spoil the movie for you. I don't want to spoil the experience for you." And it's really funny kasi ito yung mga friends ko na ang sama, pero hindi. Pero kasi sila yung mga friends ko na they cannot contain the spoilers, gets ba? Pero kasi parang nanonood kami ng Loki, nanonood kami ng Hawkeye, puro mga TV series naman yun, di ba? And so parang medyo understandable. So parang kahit i-spoil nila ako doon, parang okay lang na, Kebs, okay, I'm gonna let you pass with that spoiler. Pero for No Way Home talaga, I'm shocked that they're like, "No worries, Jim, no worries. We're not gonna spoil this for you." But we all hope that January 8th comes super fast. And to be honest, so far it is. Kasi I'm also super like, kasi when Christmas came, I'm like, "Oh my god, I wish it's already New Year. I hope it's already January 8th." Yeah. But yeah, actually it's really weird kasi malapit na ang January 8th. And I'm finally gonna see No Way Home over the weekend on the actual premiere date here in the Philippines. And I'm super, super, super excited. So back to the apps. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I feel like I went over. I went over because I'm super excited. But yeah, my top two apps are Twitter and TikTok. I would spend hours on TikTok. So for TikTok, I had to change my algorithm, which is disliking a bunch of Marvel Cinematic Universe videos. Which used to work. It actually used to work for me. Because if I dislike a certain content on TikTok, I would just keep disliking the video and they eventually stopped appearing on my For You page. So when the news of like delayed Philippine premiere of No Way Home, that's when I started disliking videos. So for a whole month of November, I just kept disliking videos of like anything MCU or even anything about the actors, even if it's Chris Evans or DJ, Simu Liu, cause Shang-Chi, what else? Even Haley Steinfeld, yeah, Haley Steinfeld, is that her name? Yeah, even Haley, I had to like dislike all her videos because she's in Hawkeye, and even yeah, anything more Tom Holland, Zendaya, Jacob, I had to dislike all their videos on TikTok, and it did work. By the time, but when December came, all the MCU fan videos, fan TikToks, MCU related content on TikTok is out of my For You page, which is great. Until December 17 came, when everyone, literally everyone on TikTok saw No Way Home, and they all started posting TikToks about it. Even if it's like a funny meme, I even started disliking those videos. And then it came to a point when I saw one spoiler. I'm like, oh my god, it's starting. The spoilers are coming to me. And that's when I had to delete TikTok, which is sad because I'm on my holiday break right now from work and I have no idea what to do. I have no social media to like consume, especially that I consume like 80% of my time on TikTok. It's embarrassing, but TikTok is kind of fun to be honest. Um yeah, the spoiler that I even saw is super minor to be honest. It's more like, okay, I'm not gonna say what kind of spoiler it was, but it was like super small, but like it freaked me out because like I really don't want to get any spoilers. For this one, I'm trying to be spoiler free for No Way Home, and it's actually starting to pay off. So for TikTok, I went bye bye TikTok. I had to delete you. And then I went to Twitter because TikTok is now gone. I'm gonna go to Twitter. Thankfully for Twitter, I don't have to do anything with the algorithm because they do have the mute words option, which I was able to happily utilize with a bunch of words. I even used the muted words option function for Shang-Chi, for Eternals, um, even Hawkeye. To be honest, I even used that. I even used that function on Twitter, and it was super super like useful. I even started muting Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland, Zendaya. I even did Emma Watson, and no, not Emma Watson. Oh my God, no, Emma Stone. That was embarrassing. I'm sorry. I just saw the Harry Potter series like last weekend. So I'm sorry about Emma Stone. But no, yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, Emma. Emma. I had to mute Emma. I had to mute what a lot of words actually. Spider-Man, the amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man Home, No Way Home, and WH. Every possible keyword that I can think of, I muted them all, which worked. So I don't have anything Marvel related content on my Twitter feed, which is great. Until one of my friends abroad, who already saw No Way Home, started tweeting their reactions. I'm like, and it even spoiled a little bit. So I'm like, okay, shit. I don't want to. I don't want to. I almost. I almost blocked my friend, but no, I'm kidding. I didn't. I didn't block my friend, but I'm like, okay, that's it. I guess I gotta delete TikTok. I mean, I gotta delete Twitter now as well. I didn't even log out. You know what? With Twitter as well, you cannot even. Like, kasi every time something happens, like in the news or something, I would immediately go to Twitter to search up people's reactions and like news outlet tweets. So, like on Twitter when you go to the search page, lumalabas agad yung ano sa ilalim, yung mga trending topics. So, doon ako kinabahan. Kasi, kahit naka-geotag yung mga trending topics, yung geotag ko nasa US pa rin. So, I'm like, oh my God. I was just trying to search something about my bank. Kasi baka may status update yung banko ko. So I went to Twitter to check. Pero shit, oh my god. The moment that I saw the trending topics, I'm like, okay, that's it. This is another reason why I'm deleting this app. So I deleted it. So sad. Yun. So it's like I'm really trying my best to avoid spoilers. I had to ask my little sister, because she watches on YouTube all the time. So I had to ask her, like, okay, can you please not watch anything Marvel related? Don't you even dare watch the Spider-Man trailer. Kasi marami na ding lumalabas na Spider-Man No Way Home reviews on YouTube. Kasi I'm getting notifications on my phone sa YouTube. I'm like, okay. I don't even use YouTube that much, so I don't have to delete the app. But I did have to turn off the notifications on my phone. Kasi nakakaba, kasi I read everything. I read all the notifs on my phone for work as well. For work and for personal, for my job. Tapos makikita ko na lang may No Way Home. Nabasa ko na yung No Way Home something na clickbaity na title sa YouTube kapag nagdo-notif. So I had to like really be like spoiler free. So I had to mute my my YouTube notifications. Anything for avoiding spoilers at all. Speaking of which, eto lang. Meron kasing mga spoiler na parang it's not really a spoiler anymore, more like confirmed. So if you guys are not familiar with the trailers at all, which God bless you, that's really great because you have no idea what the movie is gonna be about. At matutuwa ka talaga kapag nakita mo yung mismong movie. Pero yun, confirmed na, which at first, very rumored lang. Kasi si Doc Ock lang naman yung lumabas sa trailer. Yung parang, yung mismong actor ni Doc Ock, yung first actor na nagpakita sa No Way Home trailer, di ba? Pero eventually, they also featured na nila si Willem Dafoe and oh my God, I forgot his name. Si Electro, yung yung actor ni Electro. Yeah. So, if you guys are still like thinking na, oh my God, spoilers sila. Not really, kasi meron ng mga news articles that came out, and they're also doing press now. Press interviews. Merong press interview yung tatlong villain na yon, si Doc Ock, si Goblin, at saka si Electro. They did an interview with a Comic-Con somewhere in South America. And the interview is actually pretty good. I can try link it in the description box below below this episode so you guys can watch it because I really really love that interview. But then again, I'm just gonna tell you guys to beware beware of the suggested videos sa YouTube video na yun. Kasi baka mamaya biglang spoiler na pala yun. So be careful. So probably just click on the video after No Way Home comes out. But yeah, ayun, parang at first dati, parang ayaw pa malaman yung mga interview nila. Pero it's way too obvious naman na. So I don't have to like worry that much. So yun, possible spoilers na actually reported but we don't know yet. Charlie Cox, the actor of Daredevil, if you guys don't know, Netflix did have a partnership with Marvel dati where they did other superheroes within New York, and they're also operating within the Marvel Cinematic Universe timeline. So maraming TV shows na under din ng MCU pero not necessarily Marvel Studios yung gumawa. So Daredevil is one of those TV series. And yes, Charlie Cox is rumored to reprise Daredevil in No Way Home as Matt Murdock, which is actually a lawyer, which is super cool. He's blind, he's a lawyer, and he's like a superhero at night. Yeah, lalo na sa No Way Home, diba, need ni Peter Parker natin ng kanyang lawyer. So, ay dun lumabas yung theory na baka si Charlie Cox is Daredevil yung magiging lawyer ni Peter Parker. And here's the thing. That's a really nice theory, right? It makes sense. But of course, we gotta be wary that it might not be true. But here's the thing. I think last year, there's like an article that came out that Charlie Cox is seen in the No Way Home set. I think somewhere in New York or in Georgia. So Charlie Cox is actually British. He flew all the way to America just to film that scene as well. So yun, parang ang daming balita na he was seen in the movie. In the movie set. So yun, isa yun sa mga possible spoiler na reported na, pero we're not sure if he's gonna be in the actual cut of the movie. So, if you're also a Daredevil fan, it's gonna be super cool. Because I've actually been watching the Daredevil series now. Kasi sobrang, feel ko kasi deprived ako sa MCU content because, yeah. So I started watching Daredevil just to like fill in the gaps. And it's very dark nga lang. And it's very adult in a way na very ano siya, gross? Not really gross, but like gruesome, I'd say. Kasi dugo talaga, kita talaga yung dugo, gano'n, yung laman loob, laman loob. And if you guys haven't seen Hawkeye, and if you guys have seen Hawkeye, nandun din si Kingpin, nag-cameo na si Kingpin doon. So, dun din pumapasok yung theory, oh my God, the TV series universe is actually starting to be alongside the movie universe. So since with Kingpin sa Hawkeye, medyo umaano yung medyo mas nagsistrengthen yung theory na baka nga si Matthew Murdock, Daredevil, yung magiging lawyer ni Peter Parker. Aside from that, there's also a bunch of not spoilers. I'm sorry, it's not a spoiler, but a bunch of theory kasi we're dealing with the multiverse here in No Way Home. So, baka makita natin sila, the other two Spider-Mans, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. It's gonna be an amazing fucking movie. It's gonna be like epic if we see Tobey and Andrew beside Tom Holland. That's just everyone's childhood right there. Kasi kung magkasing edad lang tayo, grade school tayo, lumaki tayo, nakikita natin si Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. Tapos nung nag-high school na tayo, naging si Andrew na, the amazing Spider-Man. Pagdating natin nung college, nandiyan na si Tom Holland, Spider-Man. The Home series. Puro kasi home, di ba? Di ba? Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home, lahat. Home series. Wow, home series. Pero yun, parang it's gonna be super epic. Kasi nga ngayon palang epic na yung No Way Home because you have J.K. Simmons reprising his role as the Daily Bugle editor-in-chief. Tapos, nandiyan pa sila, Doc Ock, si Goblin, and si Electro. Kahit nga si Sandman, dun din. Si, what's his name? The Lizard is also there. So, dun pa lang, oh my God. Ayan na, it's starting. Dun pa lang epic na. What if pa kaya wow, multiverse. What if Tobey and Andrew also shows up? Dude, I might end up screaming the hell out in that theater. No, I'm kidding. I'm not that loud. I'm not that loud sa sinihan. Pero, oh my God, nakaka-excite lang na kasama mo yung mga fellow MCU fans mo, tas nanonood kayong No Way Home. Parang endgame lang uli. My God, endgame feels lang uli. My God, nakaka-excite. Sobrang nakaka-excite. So, when it comes to No Way Home, Spider-Man No Way Home, ayun na yung, ang dami na nating pwedeng i-expect. Kasi again, they're dealing with the multiverse. When I say ang dami nating pwedeng i-expect, ang dami kasing pwedeng mangyari. So, parang it's super exciting to see where Marvel Studios is gonna take the multiverse. Nakaka-excite. I hope there's like a universe out there where Iron Man is still alive. He didn't have to sacrifice himself to save the universe. I hope there's another universe where Captain America didn't have to go back in time just to live out his life. I hope he got to live out his life with Peggy without having to, But then again, in the main timeline, if you guys have seen Loki, everything happens for a reason in the main timeline. In the sacred sacred timeline. So yeah, so for this movie, we're like expecting everything and also not expecting that much. I'm just super stoked, to be honest. Oh my god. And if you guys are looking for like more creators that's gonna help you understand the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I follow two TikTokers that I also eventually had to like mute on TikTok. Actually block on TikTok kasi again, they're Americans, so they've seen No Way Home on its premiere date. I love these TikTokers, pero kasi I gotta stay spoiler free. So if you guys are looking for creators to theorize to help you think more about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, especially now that No Way Home is coming out, I suggest going for Juju. His name is Juju, but his TikTok username is straw underscore hat underscore goofy. Straw hat goofy. That's his is it goofy or gooky? I think it's gooky. I'm no worries, I'm gonna put it on the description box below. And also Justin. I also love Justin. His TikTok username is at moose underscore o. So moose underscore o. What I really love about Justin is that he knows a lot of stuff about he also knows a lot of stuff about comics. So parang pinagko-connect niya yung MCU, yung movies to the comics, which is a really great way to really learn more about the comics. Kasi then again, as I said in my last episode, nakaka-overwhelm talaga yung nakaka-overwhelm talaga yung comics kasi ang dami. Pero if you're watching MCU, meron specific comics na katumbas kasi yung pinapanood natin. It's a bunch of comics condensed into a one movie. So parang it's a little bit of like 10 comics in this one movie. And it's really fun way to learn more about the characters that we love. So yeah. So just to conclude this episode, I hope that you guys learned something, and I hope you guys can relate to me with all this avoiding spoilers that's happening this holiday season. And again, I hope you guys are having a wonderful new year. And yeah, take care. And also, if you guys are gonna watch No Way Home in theaters, it would be fun if everyone was wearing a Spider-Man mask. Because me and my partner and our friends are all planning to go to the movies wearing a Spider-Man mask. But of course, you guys, just because you guys are wearing the Spider-Man mask, don't forget to wear your face mask just to be extra safe. Okay, everyone, especially with the new variant around. Wow, variant, very low key, diba? So if you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to rate my podcast, the Pinoy MCU Fan Podcast, and connect with me on social media. I am on Instagram at the Pinoy MCU Fan and on Facebook, the Pinoy MCU Fan Podcast. So yeah, I hope everyone's having a great year, a great new year, and see you guys next week. Bye!